Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a makeup tutorial. I know, this is nothing I've never done a makeup tutorial before, and I've always wanted to try and do one. I'm no makeup artist or anything, but I wanted to show everyone how I managed to do this makeup look for my wedding day, and it managed to stay completely perfect in 40 degrees heat. Whilst we were all sweating, I was really hot the whole day, and my makeup did not budge at all. I did not have to touch it up at all. I did not have to put more powder on or more anything the entire day, and I was thinking I'm gonna have to be going up to the bathroom every 5 minutes to put more powder on, and I cried during my wedding as well, so it completely stayed. And I had so many questions throughout the whole day and saying, how do you still look in one piece? Because everyone else was melting. I was melting too, but my makeup wasn't. If you're interested in finding out what products I use and the technique that I use, because the technique that I researched and used is one of the reasons that it managed to stay the whole day. So if you want to find out how I managed to make my makeup stay all day in 40-degree heat, please keep on watching. So the first thing I did was, obviously I had a shower, and when I had a shower I used a exfoliator on my face, and I feel like this helps get your makeup on so much smoother. So the exfoliator I use is the Vitamin C Body Shop Microdermabrasion cream. It smells amazing, and it's just like these really tiny particles, and it just keeps your skin so smooth. It gets rid of all the little skin that's, yeah, all that gross stuff just comes off, and your face feels so much smoother afterwards. When I go out of the shower, first of all, straight away, I moisturised my face, and I used the simple, I think it's just a light moisturiser. I don't think it's anything of the fancy. I think it's just like the normal, simple light moisturiser, and this one's got SPF 15 in it, which was amazing on a really hot day. I'm just going to put that on now. Then put it down your neck as well. So I just let it sink in so quickly, and it's really light, and so it's really good for, even though it's not specific for oily skin, it's actually really good because it goes sort of tacky, like it's a bit tacky now, so it helps your makeup stick on really well. So once it's like dried already, like that was so quick. Next I use a primer. I'm not too sure whether primers help stop it going in your pores, so it helps it not look cakey, so it looks way more smoother. So the primer that I use is the Maybelline Baby Skin primer, and it's just clear, and I just use about a pea size amount. You can't even see that, but yeah, just a tiny amount. Again, use my hands, just rub it in between your fingers, and then concentrate it on your T-zone the most. I hate the smell of this though, it smells awful. I don't know what it is that makes it smell so bad. Yeah, so that's mainly around my nose, so like, I don't even know what this part of your nose is called. I don't know, it just like creases really badly here, and then here as well where you smile, and then obviously your nose, and then up here, that's where it gets oily the most, and then across your cheeks like that. That's the main places where I concentrate on, but obviously just like spread it out. Okay, so now we're going to actually move on to makeup. So I'm going to use the whole time the same sponge to blend it all, and I use the Real Techniques beauty blender. Yeah, so you need to wet it, so run it under the tap and then squeeze out all the excess water, so it should be damp, and it makes it easier for I go with foundation first. The foundation that I use is actually a mixture of two colours, but the same foundation brand, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear. So I use number 145, which is beige rosé, and 220, which is sable sand. They're literally, I can't really tell the difference, but one is literally so much slightly darker. On the day I was really tanned because I had worked on my fake tan for like the whole week, just trying to Like, I think I applied it 3 times. Like, so there's like 3 layers of fake tan on. So when I'm not got fake tan, which I haven't got any fake tan on right now, I use the 145 one, which is the beige rosé one. And then when I'm got fake tan on, I will mix in the 220. On the day I would say equal mixed together. It's probably gonna look really weird, but I'll do what I did on the day, because then it's more accurate. So I just get a little it's not even a foundation brush, it's a flat brush, and then I just get the 145, so the lighter colour, and I put it on the back of my hand, just one whole pump, and then get the other one and do the exact same, and then mix it together on your hand. Just put it on your face with the brush, but don't blend it in with the brush, just put it on the face. I got as much as I possibly can off the back of my hand with. I then get the makeup sponge and get as more, and then I go in and just blend it all in everywhere. So this is gonna look really weird. I'll just blend it down my neck and then maybe it won't look so weird. On the day it matched perfectly fine. As you can tell, I was going mad. I was pushing it into my skin. Okay, so next I used concealer. So the concealer I use is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Sponge. That one looks very yummy, doesn't it? Yeah. It is colour Ivory. Yeah, so for this one you just twist it up and then under the eyes and then bring it down into a triangle like that. Forehead, so I just do 2 lines like that. I go one down my nose and then on my chin. And then to contour my cheeks in, do a line there, my jawline. Using the same beauty blender, I need to blend in that. Sorry, my camera decided to cut out. That was nice. Yep, so that's all blended in now. Making sure that the goes right into the creases of your eyes, under your eyes, and that's all blended in. So next I use a dark concealer, well, darker for me. It's not dark at all. To contour my cheeks, I only do my cheeks. Occasionally I'll do my nose, but I prefer to do that with powder rather than with actual concealer. So I use the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in shade C10.5. So it's the little pink one, only £4, really good. Along the under of my cheekbone. One line there. Not super dark. I'm not into that. Using the same beauty blender again. Make sure you keep it in the line, bringing it up a little bit towards your temples there. And that's that one again, super easy to blend in. Okay, so last liquid is a liquid highlighter. I don't use it very often, but on my wedding day I wanted to use it because it's a little bit more special. So I use the Revolution liquid highlighters. The little droplet ones. I have 2, but I use the liquid champagne colour, so it's a little droplet thing. Yeah, so I just get that and then just drop it a little bit just here on the highlight of your cheekbone. Using the same beauty blender again. I think it gives you more of a glow rather than the highlight. You now have to set the face. What I like to do is, I learnt this from, I don't know, some other YouTubers, that they set their entire face with the powder first and then they bake afterwards. So the powder that I use to set my whole face first before baking is the Collection Sheer Loose Powder. Oh my days, that was literally so long, my camera battery died and I just had to literally sit here for half an hour whilst it charges. As my camera died, I had to set my face. Just a face brush. This one is from Real Techniques as well, so it's the number 100. What I do is, so I just get a little bit and then I push it into my face again. So after I've set my entire face with the first powder, I use it's the Revolution Bake & Finish setting powder, and this is, I think, yeah, it's just called Bake & Finish powder, so there's no other. So I get my damp beauty blender, same one again that I've used, and then just push it in. And then it will come up on here, and then you set it under the eyes. afraid when I do this that someone's gonna knock on the door and then I have to answer looking like this. Okay, I'm just doing that weird bit in my nose that I can't remember the name of. I then do it here. Okay, and then so whilst I'm waiting for that to do its thing, I do my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows I only need to use this, which is the, no that's a lie because I also use gel. I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in black. So I use the what's it called? Spoolie, that's what it's called. Just brush through because I usually get like foundation stuck in a piece of glitter right on my forehead. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, and then on the other side there's the twist up pencil thing. The way that I fill in my eyebrows is just to follow my natural. My eyebrow does come up this far, but it's like really sparse, so that's why I like filling that bit, and then I always bring it down a lot more. After doing that I set my brows, and this is like literally my favourite product ever. Love it so much. I use this literally every single day. So this is the NYX Control Freak Gel Eyebrow Gel in Clair. So yeah, I just brush them up. Now that I've done my eyebrows, I'm going to get rid of the powder underneath. So I just use like a fluffy brush. This is again a Real Techniques one. This is a 412. Anyway, I just brush it off. Then I like to do bronzer. The bronzer that I use is the NYX Matte Bronzer in Light Clair. What an interesting name. And she used a fluffy brush. This one is a one from Superdrug. Just swirl it around and then tap it off so I don't get the excess, and then I'm just gonna do the cheeks. And then under. Now moving on to everyone's favourite highlighter. This Real Techniques highlighter brush number 300. I just recently found this highlighter from Revolution, and like the colour is amazing. It's like pink and gold like into one. It's the Highlighter Reloaded Make an Impact. I actually brush this one across the cheekbones. Then I do down my nose, so I do the top of my nose. And then the bridge here. And then top lip. There. So the palette that I'm going to use, and I used on the day, is a pinky colour because the colours that I had for my wedding was pink, so I thought I'd just go along with that. And I used the Revolution, I use a lot of Revolution products, Revolution Fierce as Fire palette, and it's like this amazing colours of red, like these colours, like I love. But first, as a base, I used the Carli Bybel palette. I used this orange, it's like a burnt orange, as the base. I just got a little fluffy brush. This is the 200 by Real Techniques. So then yeah, using that orange, and then I just tap it a bit, and then just sweep it all over. So I just use that as a base. I actually use this colour as my everyday colour. Then going to the Revolution palette. Have this brush. Let's say this is a really like densely packed one. It's the 201. I'm going to use that bottom red and the mixture of the top red. There's not, I wouldn't really say there's much difference, like that one's a little bit more pinky, so just use the mixture of that. So as you can see, I've just got in there, and then I'm going to blend it out. So you can see it's like super subtle pink. Then so that's the only colours that I used from that palette, just to add a little bit of pink. So I want it to be, obviously for your wedding, you don't want it to be like super in your face. You want it to be like kind of natural, and plus I used eyeliner anyway, so you didn't really see. For the lid, I used a single Urban Decay shadow. This is called Solstice. hope I'm saying that correctly. It's like an iridescent, so it's like blue, pinky, glittery. And what I did to, because it's like mainly glitter pigment, I just got some setting spray, or just a wet, I'll show you the setting spray at the end, because this is it's the best product out of the whole video, so I won't show you yet, but I just sprayed the brush a little bit, just damp it like the tiniest bit, just so you can get pick it up a little bit more, so you can see you can't see. Then just put that across the lid, because it's picked up a lot more than if you were just using a dry brush. I don't know if you can see, but like it's a very, very nice shimmer. It's like the iridescence in it is just like so pretty. Now I'm going to move on to eyeliner. I always and usually I just really like a cat eye, so I had to have it for my wedding as well. It just makes me like it's just me. So I use the Rimmel London Glam Eyes liquid liner, an actual liquid liner, it's not a pen or anything like that. Try and get off the excess off the brush first, and then I start with the wing and then bring it down. There we go, so that's both eyes eyeliner done. Right, okay, so now the eyeliner's done, go in with a it's like a flat edged, it's flat brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of that red underneath. So from the Carli Bybel palette, she has a white highlighter, and I'm going to use that on the brow bone and in the corner of my eye, just on the top and in the corner. Lastly is the mascara. So I'd never used this one before, I just wanted a waterproof one because obviously it was my wedding and it was hot, so this is the Maybelline Total Temptation waterproof mascara, and I think it's alright actually. I don't really have a preference of mascara because I don't really like long eyelashes, so I just use anything. But this one actually smells like really good. I do top and bottom. Yeah, okay, so the last step, which is the most important, and it's like the product that's literally changed everything. It's amazing. It's a setting spray, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible Fix-In Mist, and like it's just, I don't know how it does it, but it just keeps everything in place. So you have to shake it first, otherwise you end up with these white specks. So I think that the white, whatever's in there is, but you don't get a white speck if you just spray it normally, so I'm just going to spray that. This is literally like amazing, like I highly recommend this for everyone. I was getting everyone to spray it on their face because it's just so good. Now that I've finished, like you could add lipstick or lip liner or whatever you want, but I don't ever wear lipstick really anyway, and it's not really my thing, so I wasn't going to wear it on my wedding day, and just not me, so it doesn't matter. But like if you want to add some lipstick on it, then do that. But here's the finished look. I'll put in some close-ups of it, and yeah, so that's how I managed to get my makeup to stay perfect. Literally, it was like I did not have to touch it up at all. I'm not even joking. Even after crying and it being really hot, I did not touch it at all, I'm not joking, which was like, I was thinking I'm gonna have to go back up to the bathroom and put more powder on or anything. Nothing at all. It was perfect. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below, and please subscribe for more videos. This is a video that I haven't done before, and it was probably not amazing, but it was really fun filming it. But thank you all guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.